Okay, folks, attached to this day's assignment, you're going to see a PDF file, and it says third position on the D string. So talking about going to the third position is basically just talking about going to the higher register of the instrument. Everything that we've done up until this point, most of you, has been in first position. Okay, that's where we've got our fingers located right there, and the fingering pattern that you know and love. So attached to this PDF, it says third position on the D string. You're going to see number 1. Don't worry about the diagrams on top yet. We'll get to those maybe a little bit later. But they're going to basically show you your fingering pattern, which is the same fingering pattern that you learned in 5th grade. So looking at number 1, what we're going to do is we're just going to play that through, just like it's written, how you would normally play it. Okay, this is going to give you an idea of how it sounds, hopefully, and then hopefully it will take you into the new position so you understand how it works. I'm going to play it through once, and then I'll talk a little bit more about it. So here it is, in playing it in first position. I already messed it up. Not so good on my double stop there at the end. Please remember I'm a bass player. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take that same excerpt and we're going to bring it into third position, okay? So you'll see in the book there's a little Roman numeral 3, or on the page there that I have for you. You don't have a book. There's a Roman numeral 3, okay? That Roman numeral indicates to us that we're going to third position. And then above the G and the down bow symbol, you're going to see a number 1. That means our first finger. Okay, so we're going to find that G instead of with our third finger. We're going to find it with our first finger. Okay, and then you will see our open G stays open, and then we play that with 1. Now, when we get to the A, which is in your measure 3, you're going to want to play it open. Don't play it open. It's going to be your second finger. Okay, and I'm just going to play those first 4 measures. So first I'm going to locate my G. So I'm going to use my open as a reference. There's my G. Good. I've got it, but I can have it with my third finger. I need to get it with my first finger. So I'm going to slide up. Okay, there it is. I've got it. I'm in a good place. There's my first finger. Okay? All right, here we go. I'm going to play the excerpt. Then second finger. Underneath the open G notes, you're going to see this long line. Okay, that line indicates to us to keep that first finger down, keep it in place. Why would I do it? So I don't lose my pitch accuracy. Okay, keeps us right there. Now, when we go to number 2, if you take a look at your key signature, you're going to see 2 flats. You're going to see a B flat and an E flat. And let's remember that we know that flats lower notes. Okay, so this is going to be the same fingering pattern that we know and love, where we have our space between our 1 and our 2, and our 2 and our 3 are together, okay? But I'm going to be in third position, so I'm going to find my G with number 1, okay? There it is. You can find it pizzicato, you can find it with your bow, whatever you need to do, okay? So I'm going to play that excerpt number 2, or line number 2. Okay, I found my note. Sounds good. Okay, and you'll notice that it's a minor sound. My 2 and my 3 are together. My third finger is my B flat. I don't have to think of anything, okay? Just have to put that third finger in place. My second and my third are a half step apart. A and B flat are a half step apart. I should talk like this all the time. Okay, I'm gonna play the whole line this time. Okay, found my first note. So I have 1. Okay, that's line number 2. Okay, line number 3, it's going to change on us a little bit. Okay, if you look at our key signature, we now have 1 sharp. That means our B is no longer flat and our B is natural. That means I need to make it a little bit higher. So I'm going to take my third finger and I'm going to open it up. Okay, so now I have G, A, and B. Here's number 3. Okay, find my note. Keep it apart. Okay, and number 4 is going to combine both. I'm not going to play that one for you. You're going to be on that on your own. Okay, number 5, we are still in third position, obviously, because that's what this lesson is all about. Okay, number 5, you look at our key signature, and we're going to have a B natural. So our fingers are going to be slightly spread apart, and then you are going to see we have a C. Okay. And the C is going to be our 4th finger, which you all love, right? Love using 4th finger. It's your favorite. It's your favorite. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is number 5. Okay, and number 6 is essentially the same, but you have a B flat instead of a B natural. Okay, so I'm going to end it there and let you have some time to play around with this.